being born in a different culture and being brought up in a different culture it's a difficult thing to do. I was born in Pakistan, but I came to the UK when I was 11, 12 years old, and it's just to adapt. I lived 12 years of my life in Pakistan, and then to come here to an alien culture, to an alien land, to adapt. It's not an easy thing to do, and in the beginning I found it tough to learn the language, to learn the culture, learn how the people work. It was difficult because my brothers, they're a lot older than me, so they were brought up in the culture back home, so they were set in their ways. Whereas myself, I had to adopt this Western culture. So in the beginning, I had to learn the language, had to learn everything, and then at the same time I still couldn't forget my roots. Now, I got, went to school, didn't really pay attention. Went to college, again, didn't pay attention, got involved with the wrong group, got involved with the wrong people, and it was just a circle that I couldn't get out of. No matter how much my family told me, no matter how much my parents told me, I just thought I knew everything. So I was just rebelling against everything that I was being told to do. So I was doing my own thing, doing what my friends were telling me to do, and that because of that I didn't do too well in my studies. Didn't do too well at college, so I didn't have many options when it came to going to university. Didn't really want to go to university, but in our culture, it is the done thing. That's what you do after college. You go off to university. So I ended up going to university, doing a degree that I didn't really have any interest in. Doing something that I didn't like. So it kind of was like wasted for 3 years. Waste of money, waste of time, because I didn't really get much out of it. So at the end of it, I was just thought to myself that, what am I doing? Like, what do I do? Like, where do I go? Because, I realised like what I was doing with my friends outside of the home, it wasn't appealing to me. I didn't want to be doing that for the rest of my life. So while I was at uni, I got involved. I got involved with some charity work. I love traveling the world. So when I got the opportunity to travel to Africa, when I got the opportunity to go out there and live and work out there, I got the chance to live out there for 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and live and work with the people out there. And I was working out there with disabled people, people who couldn't walk, people who didn't have, they literally, they're victims of polio, so they couldn't walk from a young age. And living amongst them, working amongst them, just completely changes your perspective in life, because what the Western society and the Western culture teaches you is that it's very materialistic, that you make money and then you go and buy nice things. So you buy nice shoes, you buy nice clothes, you buy nice cars. But while I was out there, people in the third world, they don't have anything. They literally have nothing. The way I see it is that if in the Western world, if in the first world, if we had nothing, we'd still have more than the people living out there. Yeah, they're so happy. They're content with everything they've got. And that kind of like really brought it home to me, that they have nothing yet they're so happy. So from Africa, got the chance to go to Palestine. Again, amazing opportunity, life-changing experience. Lived and worked in Palestine I was working with women and children out there. As we all know, the situation in Palestine is quite dire. So to live amongst them, to live as one of them, it gives you a perspective as to how the daily life is. and the way that they live, they again, they have nothing. Everything is controlled. Everything is, everything is out of their hand, out of their control. So to live amongst that, it makes you realise that the stuff that we think is important out here in the Western society, in the Western culture, isn't actually important. You can buy nice cars and you can buy nice clothes, but at the end of the day, if you're not giving back to mankind, if you're not giving back to humanity, then what is the purpose? Like, why are you here? Because as they say, it's a cliche, but they say that you can't take nothing to the grave. So what's the point of having all these nice cars, these nice shoes, these nice clothes, but you can't actually help mankind or help humanity with it? Like, look at the state of the world right now. How is material things going to solve the problems? How is material things going to solve hunger? How is material things going to solve poverty? So those two experiences that I had in life, they completely changed my perspective of life and completely changed my way of thinking. Once I came back, I knew what I had to do. I had a plan. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew how I wanted to get there and how I wanted to accomplish my dreams. So once I came back, I got myself a job in the financial sector, because, even though I don't want money, I'm not money orientated, but I realized that you need money to achieve your goals and to achieve your dreams, even though those goals or dreams might not revolve around money. So what I'm trying to do now is just work as hard as possible, get as high up as I can in the financial industry, because there's so much potential in there. And then once I'm in a good place where I can take care of my family, I can take care of my parents, then I would love to go back to the third world and just give my time, give my money, give my everything to the people of the third world, because they truly deserve it, and those are the people that truly need our time, and everything that we have should go to to humanity, to mankind who needs it.